For all of us. Thank you so much, Mrs. Chang. Every year, the seniors select a speaker from among their classmates to give the address at commencement. This year, the class of 2021 clearly wants one more opportunity to hear their student vice head of school speak to them as she has done twice a week during morning meeting. And no wonder. Bianca McNeely keeps us informed and engaged, and she tells a wonderful, sometimes corny joke. I believe the real reason is the utmost admiration that her peers have for her as a scholar, a community leader, and an empathetic friend. Bianca is among the top students in her class, taking one of the most rigorous schedules and excelling in all of her courses. She was elected to the Cum Laude Society and has earned academic high honors each semester. Her capstone project for her academic concentration in global studies on language oppression and its effects on the development of culture could have been a college honors project in linguistics. She sets that bar high for herself in all of her classes, but most of all, she demonstrates genuine curiosity and thirst for knowledge. I could have selected many teachers' comments to share about her leadership in the classroom, from French to AP Calculus, both subjects she practiced and worked hard to master. Beyond the classroom, Bianca is actively engaged in many areas of our community, and she's touched so many lives at Foxcroft. Her interest in global cultures is seen outside the classroom in her leadership of the Global Cultures Club and participation in Model UN. She's also an international ambassador, helping each student feel included and celebrated. She's invited international students home during school breaks when they themselves could not travel to their homes. As editor-in-chief of the Tally Ho for 2 years, she has devoted countless hours to making sure our yearbook was a celebration of Foxcroft's diverse community and a proud record of the life of the school. What earns the respect and affection of her peers and of her head of school is that she embodies Foxcroft's values, not only when she serves on the Honor Council or on Student Council, but each and every day. It is my honor on behalf of the class of 2021 to ask Bianca McNeely to come forward to speak.
I'm crying. I'm not a crier. Welcome, families, underclassmen, faculty, the cicadas, and the class of 2021, both in person and virtual. I'm honored to speak in front of you today on behalf of my class. Thank you, Ms. Chang, for your generosity and sharing your wisdom with us today. I would also like to thank Ms. Kate Hastings for being here with us for our graduation. The only word I can use to describe the last 4 years is unexpected. Not because of the pandemic or the cicadas, but because I've never expected the love and support from the class of 2021, our class, to be so strong. I'd like to take you all back to freshman year. Muddy shoes ran off the bus and headed straight to Reynolds. Hands rushed to whip out their key cards to get back into the warm building. Tired from the day-long ropes course that turned into a mudslide, I expected that once everyone washed off the mud that seeped into their skin, they would go watch Netflix from the comfort of their beanbags. However, 20 minutes after we arrived back in Reynolds, I heard the Harry Potter theme song from my dorm room. I walked into the lounge to see my classmates tossing wood into the fireplace while setting up a Harry Potter movie marathon. 3 hours later, our entire class was curled up on the Reynolds couch and floor, starting the 3rd Harry Potter movie. If you had described the scene to me 2 weeks earlier when we first arrived on campus, I wouldn't have believed you. See, the smiling girls in the welcome pamphlet, that friend voice, didn't tell you this was going to happen, or that you'll be laughing at the sight of your classmate running down the hall in a green morph suit at 9:30 p.m., or that you and your roommates will be scandalously staying up past lights out, post-mixer, and hiding in the shower in fear of Miss Heidi knocking on the door, or that the girl you sat next to during morning meeting will also be the shoulder to cry on when you're homesick. When you first arrived, you wondered, what's behind those smiles? How could anyone be smiling while wearing a scarf in August? And only through experiencing every moment, good and bad, with your class by your side, you discover those girls are smiling because their friend just brought back a plate piled high with spring rolls on General Tso's night. Our classes stayed connected, no matter how far Orchard and Stewart seemed from each other, whether we were in different states or countries, virtual or in person, and even if we were sitting on opposite ends of the senior porch. The office-themed party with a stapler and jello, a sophomore class chill where we watched Easy A, much to Mr. Scharfenberg's embarrassment. Sorry. Pizza parties from winning the card writing contest every year, and a game of Pictionary over Zoom. All happened due to our class's love for each other. So I know our class will stay connected years after we walk out of Miss Charlotte's garden today. I'm actually expecting an email from Elsie and Hayes tomorrow morning about preparing to attend reunion in 5 years. Mark your calendars. Remember, we leave Foxshop with the two most valuable gifts, knowledge and friendship. Our teachers gave us knowledge from the 4 years of labs, essays, and group projects, which will help us to pursue our passions and tackle the world's problems. But we taught ourselves a more valuable gift, friendship. We relied on the support of our friends to get through these 4 years. Continue to rely on your Foxtrot friends, no matter if it's years later. True friends will be there if they've been there before. So congratulations to us, the class of 2021. Let's walk out of Miss Charlotte's garden today as a class of friends. Let's continue to surprise the world with our humor, compassion, and commitment. Let's go do good things, today, tomorrow, and for the rest of time. Thank you.